Welcome to your June 2nd stimulus check update. Today's update is specifically for people who have Direct Express because maybe you have Social Security, SSI, veterans, or Railroad Board recipients. So check out this video because it's for you.
Reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high.
Hi, this is Corey and welcome back to another Blind to Billionaire episode. So in today's video, we are going to talk about Direct Express, and our information today is from somebody who works at Direct Express, and so we feel like this information is pretty good. So what we're gonna do is I am going to read kind of 10 different things that we learned from this person who works with Direct Express about your stimulus check. So today's video is on June 2nd, and this is the information we have. So for people on Social Security, this could be people who have SSI, Social Security, veterans, or Railroad Board recipients who have Direct Express. You are still receiving deposits weekly as long as they have no owed child support or IRS grievances. So you're still gonna get your money through your Direct Express if you have a Direct Express card, if you don't owe child support, like back child support, or if you don't have any IRS grievances. Number 2, the money will come on your card, though at this time we're not exactly sure when, but the money is going to come on your card. Number 3, the Get My Payment tool on the irs.gov website. When it works, which we know it doesn't always work, this is going to show your Social Security benefit ID as the account that it was deposited to. And it doesn't necessarily match your card number ID, but it is just an ID, so like you don't have to worry about where the money is going. So again, we know that it doesn't always work, and you don't always, like the Get My Payment tool on the IRS portal doesn't always work, but if it does work, that's kind of what you can expect if you have Direct Express. Number 4, if you have been getting Direct Express since December of 2019, so this is for those people who have been receiving Direct Express since December of 2019 or earlier, as long as you've received deposits to your Direct Express card since December 2019, it will show up on your Direct Express card. But number 5, if you started Direct Express in 2020, so like in January 2020, the stimulus will not come on your card. You will get a check in the mail, but the IRS likely will have an old address, so it's really important to contact the IRS to get that changed. And what this person from Direct Express says, and honestly we all kind of know it's true based on the other videos that we've done, is there'll be at least a 2-hour wait for the phone call because they don't have enough staff to service the whole US. So, I mean, before this whole stimulus, they probably didn't get as many calls in as they're getting right now. So they don't have the staff, and because of the virus and because of limited staffing, that's kind of the situation they're in. So that's why you have to wait so long for your call. But if you're somebody who you know that you are gonna need to get your information changed, it's worth it. Number 6, what about if you want to call Direct Express because it's coming on your Direct Express card, so it makes sense that you'd want to give Direct Express a call. The person from Direct Express said that it's really not that helpful for you to call because they only know general basis information about the stimulus package. So if you if it's not a pending deposit, they won't know when you're getting your they won't know when you're getting your stimulus payment. So when it shows up, there will be a pending deposit notification, which is the same in the same way that you get your monthly notification. So kind of they'll see it at the same time as you'd be able to see it. So unless if you have something specific about Direct Express that's not kind of related to the stimulus, this may not be really the best option for you. They're just saying that calling Direct Express really isn't the most helpful thing. Number 7, Payees. So this is a group that we know there's a lot of trouble with right now in kind of getting your money. This is what the Direct Express person said about Payees. So their representatives will be receiving the stimulus payments for you on the Direct Express card that your benefits go to. So if you've had the Direct Express card since December 2019, then that's kind of where you'll get your, that's where you're going to get your stimulus money. And there's no need to fill out any more information as long as you're a regular customer. It just takes longer to factor out, basically, is what they're saying. So not like super helpful because we want to know like when is the money coming, but kind of at the same time, like this is sort of what we know right now. Number 8, deposits. The deposits for the stimulus checks are made weekly, usually around Wednesday is what they're saying, but they're trying not to put them in the same day that you get your normal benefits, so that it's clear that it's a stimulus benefit, not your normal money, so that you kind of have an idea that it's not the same. You don't like it's like a little less confusing, like when is the money coming? So they make like weekly deposits, which we've actually been kind of seeing, and it does actually seem like they're coming on Wednesday, but if that's the day as your usual deposit, then they might make it a slightly different day, kind of midweek. Okay, number 9. Now, I think this is kind of an interesting one, and I actually haven't heard this, and I don't super know if this is like how factual this, I mean, I'm just gonna read it. So if you're a single mother, they said that the people from Direct Express said that they have been receiving additional stimulus checks for their children, even if they are minor children, because benefits are in the mom's name. So basically what the person's saying is that there's no word yet if this is just single mothers. And they're just the only ones who are reporting this so far. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting because it's like, you know, I haven't actually heard this. So if you guys are receiving extra money, I mean, good for you. That's totally awesome. But that is, and we're not saying it's like gonna happen for sure, but it's just been reported that that's happening. So, I mean, I feel like that's kind of awesome. So, yeah, so let's go with it. And then number 10, what if you are receiving the wrong amount? Like, what should you do if you haven't received the amount that you're expecting to receive? What I would say is you should go to the IRS, or not what I would say, but what this person said from Direct Express is saying, is go to the IRS Economic Impact Payments Information Center website. And this should help kind of clear up like when are you getting, not when, but like what to do about this wrong amount, like maybe why you're getting the wrong amount, or, you know, kind of help you out in that way. So we just wanted to give those updates. So again, I'm just going to kind of really quick go through these again, just kind of so that, I mean, just kind of make sure I'm touching all the bases here. So people on Social Security with Direct Express, you should be getting your money to your Direct Express card if you've had it since prior to December 2019, if you'd been getting monthly checks. If it's after December 20th or after December 2020 that you started receiving Direct Express benefits, you're going to get a check in the mail, and it's going to take a little while, potentially. But I think it's just good to know. And the other thing is calling Direct Express might not be the most helpful option. So call the IRS, which I know we say and I know isn't helpful, and I know it kind of makes everybody angry because it's like the worst place to call because it's such a long wait time. But if you do call, then at least you can get the right address in so that you're gonna get the money to where you actually live versus an address that the IRS might have on file from a long time ago. We just don't know, or since before you started receiving your Direct Express. And then for payees, this is always a good group to just kind of reiterate. The representative will be receiving the stimulus on the Direct Express card. You don't need to do anything except ask. Ask your representative payee if you're concerned about the money. It's always good to verify that. The deposits are made weekly, maybe on a Wednesday, tomorrow, and that hopefully you'll get the money then, but it might not be on the same day you get your usual checks. And then again, single mothers, I've not heard this before. I think this is kind of interesting. if you might be getting additional money if you have children and it's under your name. That is crazy talk. I've never heard that before, but I think it's interesting. And if you've gotten the wrong amount, go to the IRS Economic Impact Payments Information Center website, and hopefully that will kind of get that cleared up for you. So that's all we have today. We just wanted to give you guys information about the Direct Express situation, and hopefully it helps you, because I know that a lot of people get Direct Express and there's just been a lot of questions. So thank you so much for being here. If you would consider subscribing, we would love to have you. Matt will be back tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.
You can't wait to see me now.